So the first step in replacing your filter, you first must be able to locate it. As you know, us HVAC guys love to hide filters in all kinds of places. So the first place we're going to look is actually down in the furnace cabinet itself. So within the furnace cabinet, they're usually, as the air comes into it, the holes cut out to allow that air to circulate back into the furnace. And in some furnace installations, they're relying on a wire or some sort of a strap to hold that filter into place right there. The other way they can do it is there can be a tray on the bottom and top that it slips up into and drops on. Now, when it comes to filter systems themselves, they are designed by the installing contractor. So that's why there's such a variety of them, because they don't come set up for filter systems. They are created by the installing contractor. In this example, we have a filter system that's located on the bottom of the furnace. And this is a nice setup because it actually can hold different dimensions. It can accept different sizes of filters. So right now there is a 1-inch pleated filter, but this one could also accept a 2-inch filter. Now you wouldn't want to run 2 filters because that would actually cause way too much restriction. It only needs 1 filter, but you're going to want to choose the efficiency. One place that are also installed in most cases actually is on the side of it. And a lot of times they have what they call a filter rack. Now, filter racks are really good because they seal well, but sometimes they can be difficult to try to get that filter out. So having something that can help grab that filter and slide it out can really make it easier. Another thing you want to watch with these style of racks is sometimes there can be a screw or something in there that will catch it. So when you put the filter in, make sure it goes all the way in, all the way to the back to ensure you got a good seal on the back. Sometimes the filter isn't even next to the furnace at all. In that case, you might want to look around for what they call a filter grill. So it's just a grill on the wall or ceiling, and you can identify them by having these tabs on them. So that means that the grill can open. You can open it up, and there's your filter. Now, a little tip on putting these back in: if the fan is running, it will actually hold it in place. So if it's on the ceiling, then you don't have to try and hold it in place as you put the grill up. It really makes that job a lot easier. Now, different furnace orientations can cause different situations with where furnace filters are hiding. In this case, this is a downflow furnace, and so the heat blows down usually into the floor, and then the filters will actually be on top. So this is a dedicated downflow furnace. Now, if you imagine that this thing had ductwork around it, you wouldn't see this little filter tray that sits on the top. As you look at it, you would have to remove all these components, take everything apart in order to get into access to that filter system, and you would actually have to send the filter in through there, up inside the cabinet, and then you would have to put it up on this tray here, and it would sit in there in a V shape like this, leaning up against the duct system. These can be some of the hardest filters to change. The good news is you have 2 filters, so they generally will last longer than just a single filter. But needless to say that no one would like to have a filter system like that they would have to take everything apart every time. That could be very frustrating.